Yo guys, this is Crescent here. Today I'll be bringing you my non-CP build for the Soul Jabber Magicka Templar solo PvP build. Basically what is going to happen is next week, as in all platforms, PC, EU, NA, everywhere, there's only going to be no CP PvP. That's why I'm just bringing you this build. Basically this is almost the same build like what I did with the Soul Jabber build. It's just that I make a few tweaks here and there. So before you watch this video, I highly recommend you watch my previous Soul Jabber build video. I'll link that in the description below. Okay, so what has changed? So basically in non-CB campaign, you need to know that your resource is a problem, your damage is lower, your crit is lower, everything is lower. The most important thing is you need better resource because you don't have the CP to back you up. Okay, so what I did is I run the same thing, everything is the same, it's just that instead of using 2 spell damage, now I'm using 2 spell damage. You should change it to either 2 Magicka recovery or 3 Magicka recovery. 1 spell damage, 2 Magicka recovery or 3 Magicka recovery, depending on how good you can sustain your build. Everything else is the same, still using a Master Lightning Staff or Maelstrom Lightning Staff, doesn't matter. Leech, Ratacage, 5-piece body and 2 Scoria. Alright, and I'm still using the Steel Empire, Astronaut Manderstone, still the same. Yeah, this is my stat sheet. It is really low. Magicka recovery should be higher, like 15k or 17k, depending on how many Magicka glyphs you use on your jewelry. But overall, the only problem is a bit low crit, but you get it after you use Vampire's Bane, so you'll get like 20% plus crit, which is okay, I guess. Bear in mind this is non-CB campaign, so everybody has lower crit. Alright, and the skills, what I changed, there's nothing much that is changed, it's just that I dropped, in the CP campaign, I usually use either Elemental Blockade or I will use Destructive Reach. But what I did now is I dropped all those skills, I dropped every single damaging skill, I use Elemental Drain. This is a really good skill to sustain your Magicka, because if you read here, you applies Magicka Steal to enemy for 24 seconds, which is decent, and cause you and your allies to restore 400 Magicka every 1 second. So you just need to do a bit of damage. Just apply Reflective Light and you're gonna get back every 1 second 400 Magicka. That is a lot. And the good thing is it reduces enemy spell resistance, which increases your damage done obviously for 24 seconds. That is really awesome. Another skill you could consider using is another Morph of Repentance, the Radiant Aura, which gives you a Magicka lifesteal for 18 seconds as well. This thing is area effect, so you don't need to apply it on single target. This skill it costs a bit more, and it's AoE. You can apply to a lot of targets. It has a lower duration and it doesn't reduce the enemy's resistance. So it's a trade-off. This is better for sustaining because you get minor fortitude, minor endurance, minor intelligence and stuff. So your recovery get increased by 10%. This is the group play build. Group play morph you want to take, the Radiant Aura. And for solo, for solo or small skill, you definitely want to use Elemental Drain. So yeah, that's about it for the changes of the skill. We're still using Swarm, Bats, Elusive Mist, Shard, like usual, Breath of Light, Channeling, Retro. This is the fixed bar. And yeah, Refractive Light, Jabs, your Toppling Charge, Gap Closer, and your Execute. Potions, everything still the same. Alright, so that's about it for this build. Hope you enjoy it and have fun, I guess, with the non-CP duration. You're gonna get 2 times the AP as well, so make sure you PvP a lot. Alright, see you guys. Bye bye.